Hello, I'm Christine, and today we're going to be going over Wohlfahrt Op.38 No. 4. As you probably already know, we love to analyze our notation before we start playing any piece, and this is a great habit and a skill to build up because later on you will be sight reading music a lot more often, so we want to make sure that we're looking at the right things. When analyzing our notation, we want to keep in mind the key signature, time signature, our notation, type of notes and rest we have in our music, what tempo we're aiming for, and anything extra like repeats or dynamic markings. In this particular etude, we are in 2/4 time as we have been in the previous etudes before it in this series. 2/4 time basically means that you have 2 quarter notes for every measure of music that you will be playing. Let me take that back. There is one rest at the end, and we're going to use that time during that rest to train our eyes to go from the end of the piece all the way to the beginning. Similarly to our etude number 3, we're going to be working on our first finger, using our first finger, okay? Except this time, instead of being on the A and the E string, we're going to be on the G and the D string, okay? The cool thing about this though, unlike number 3 where we had to switch from a low one to a first finger on your tape, which I will call like a neutral position, okay? We're gonna be on your tape the entire time on your G and your D string. So there's no going back and forth, which is kind of nice. The key learning objectives to focus on for this etude are gonna be tonalization, correct left hand posture, and intonation. Other skills, of course, we want to maintain. So those two would be posture. You want to have good posture, right? And your bow hold, which is something that we're going to be working on probably the first year of you playing your instrument. So again, just as a reminder, in this etude, we are using our first finger, and our first finger will be in what I call a neutral position, okay? So your first finger is going to be on your first finger tape on both your D and your G string. Now, remember, when setting up your left hand, you want to have your thumb slightly behind your first finger tape, okay? And then make sure that you're curving your fingers and pressing downward onto your string. So pressing the string down onto the fingerboard like this. Periodically, you're going to want to check that your thumb and your left hand are in the correct position, as it is more advantageous to help you maintain your intonation and be relaxed. Another thing you want to keep in mind as a beginner violinist is your wrist, making sure that it is nice and straight and it is not collapsing or pancaking against the neck of your violin. Such bad posture would look like this. The correct way we want to see you play is like this, with the back of your hand nice and straight. In the following clips, I'll be playing this etude at 62 beats per minute. As always, I love seeing students dedicate themselves to a lifetime of learning. So if you have given this etude a shot, please comment below and tag me in your video.